I love rock and roll, but I don't respect rock and roll culture. And what I mean by rock and roll culture is the famous, phrase sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I think that is a very dangerous combination because there's too much freedom, and it's too much freedom to the point where it's very destructive, specifically self destructive. So I am 100% anti drug. I hate drugs. I am militant about drugs. Like if you want them, you're out of my life, like permanently. So no, no for drugs. Sex, in terms of promiscuity, I think is extremely dangerous because you can get somebody pregnant. You can get an STD, an STI, like the list goes on. Maybe the person's psychotic. You don't know that. Maybe they have personality, disorders. You don't know any of that. Um, and in terms of like rock and roll, I'd really like to see people embrace freedom in a way that is not destructive and damaging. And I just don't see that in rock and roll. And I think we need to change the culture of rock and roll permanently as well because it's important that we have rock and roll. It's a symbol of like resistance and speaking up and being bold. But we you got to draw the line in terms of how far you want to push that envelope. You know what I mean?